If you like this video, make sure to visit our Vimeo page and follow us to get the latest update.
Okay, so is that your issue sorted out, Daniel? I think Karen was fine, but there were some issues in Daniel's system.
What's the best way to start the server? Is it from the installer folder or from the Hybris folder? The platform.
From the Hybris, I mean, if you, platform, through the platform, you can just click out Hybris start and then that will get restarted.
Yeah, let me start mine as well.
Okay, so we can start the session. So first we will start with the functional session, then we will jump into our lab activity. So let me start with functional run. Okay, thanks for confirmation, Daniel. Okay, so we were, in module 4, and we were discussing on a product management topic. We covered that till slide 26, and there are some rest of more which we are gonna cover today. And I'm just going to recollect all what we want so far, what as part of product management. So we see that for any business in e-commerce, so everything is about product. So the main thing is how e-commerce how and that product structure.
I'm not sure if it's me or not, but is it me? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear him either.
Your connection is really bad. Ishwat.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear him.
What about you, Karen?
No, you start chopping up again.
Okay, just give me a moment. Let me try to do that another way. Let's see.
I've got to restart my computer. Not the one
Okay.
I'm on, guys, but the one that has the Hybris server on it. He gave me a severe warning.
Okay, I have a quick question since we have some time. To start it, should I use the installer bat
That's
recipe?
what I was asking him earlier. He said, no, go to platform bin or bin platform.
Yeah, you can go to platform and then there.
And what do I run there?
Hybris.
You can
Type in
just
Hybris.
run that command hybris server.batch.
Type in Hybris and hit tab.
Okay, just run the hybrid server.bat. No,
Yeah.
no options.
No.
Okay. Okay, I'm booting it up now.
Yeah, please do that.
It says starting service Catalina.
Yours should work now, Daniel, after that restart. Apparently, a restart, it doesn't release the port when you stop the server.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm learning.
So now I can go to 9002.
Did your server start up that fast?
Yeah.
You on the beast?
Yeah, I'm on my desktop. Although I just went to localhost 9002 and it said the site can't be reached.
Is it 9001? I don't remember. 9001/HAC/login, I think. I'm going completely off of memory here.
Might as well try.
Oh, and make sure it's HTTPS.
Right. Yeah, both say they can't be reached, connection refused. And it is
The server might-
HTTPS.
Might not be running yet.
Yeah, it does. It didn't stay attached. It just says starting service Catalina, and then that was the end of the command. So how do I check the status of the server
That's a
via
good question.
console?
Vishwat, are you there?
Can you hear me, Karen?
I can now. How do you
Yes.
check the status of the server from the command line?
You can just try with hybrid server that bat, and there's some space stat. Just let me ping that command. Let me just find out that.
Here, I'll share my screen real quick.
Yeah.
So do you see? It just says initializing and then it ended, but I have no information of like, is it running, any errors or anything?
Can you just try with from installer? Just put that command start. Then after that we will fix these issues to run that from the platform. Just try to run that. Start your server from the installer. Let's see if that can start.
Well,
remember
this looks
that?
like it succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
Won't that cause
What
a
is that?
conflict? This looks like it succeeded. I just wanted more information. You see that? It says launching JVM, initializing,
Yeah.
gave me info, starting service, and then the batch ended, but does that mean it failed?
No. So what next? What is the last line you are getting in the console?
Here, let me.
Mine says the same thing, Daniel. Oh, mine kept going. Yeah, yours didn't work.
It failed?
Well, it's not saying it failed, but mine,
Yeah.
it did. It said starting service Catalina. It hung there for a little bit, and then now it's going through all the. And this thing takes a while to start, if I remember correctly.
So I need to do mine from the installer directory.
Yeah, you can try from there, Daniel. We will fix that issue of platform later, but now you can just try from the installer how you did last time. Then we will see how we can restart from platform.
Good luck, Jedi.
What is that? Can you share your screen?
Yeah, so install bat -r B2B _ ACC _ plus start,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then it said
Where is
11
that
was,
command? Can you highlight that?
yeah. Right at the bottom.
No. I pinged you that command, right? Did you follow that SAP doc? So there is command mentioned, so you don't have to check a lot of. You can just go there. Can you go there? I gave you that command. Can you ping that command, Karen? How we can start the server from the installer?
I don't know it.
I use the doc, this. I use, well, I can't text directly to you. I don't know why.
No,
I only
that's
can,
fine. You can just show us what is that command. Are you trying to restart your server?
yeah, let me share my screen. Can you see it, my screen okay?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Wait. Yeah. It's loading to me.
Okay. And I got this command from the docs. I have the documentation up as well.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
Are
see
you
it yet?
able to put the command over chat box?
No, I can't chat to you. We need to ask there. I can only chat to ZaranTech. Can you ask him to allow me to chat to everybody?
Daniel, you have to put a // first, or just install that.
I'm running PowerShell, so the // tells it to execute. Otherwise, it assumes it's a command. I'll just show you since we are waiting. See, does not recognize the name as a commandlet function script file. So I put the // and it's like, please execute.
Do an ls really quick.
Installer bash completion.sh.
I'm not getting a option to to text to everybody. I'm just getting an option to text to host, just to host. So I think somebody has to enable a chat box.
Who's the host guy? Where is he?
Yeah,
Like, he should enable chat. That's silly that that's disabled like that.
right. He has to enable actually. Host, if you can hear, could you please help us to just enable the chat box for everyone to be visible?
Okay. So it might not be working because I'm gonna do some debugging while we're waiting. I'm gonna Ibris, and then I want platform. And they say run ant clean all. Can you see my screen okay?
Yeah, I can see. So you are in platform and okay. Did you set that int environment like
Mhm.
set env that back? Did you
I set
set
up,
that?
yes,
Okay, okay,
I
cool.
set up ant. And then,
Cool,
okay, so
cool.
this is deleting all the stuff. And it should say build
And
successful.
rebuilding. Yeah. Is your server running, Karen?
It's starting.
Is that started?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, so meanwhile, I'm just going to share my screen. So let me know if you guys can see my screen.
All right, I'll stop share.
Okay, so let me just resume that from last. I think there are some rest of slides we need to go. Okay, so in last session we were in module 4, and we were discussing about what is that product management and how SAP e-commerce handling those product families, right, product life cycle, what are the tools and capability within the SAP Commerce Cloud, and how as a business user can design their catalog structure as per their business needs. So that have capability also there within the SAP Commerce. So they have separate product cockpit tools which can and we went through what is that variant product, what is that multidimensional product, and what is that base product, right? So we see that, and what is that category and catalog. So going forward, I'm just moving ahead with the slides, and we will try to understand more about that as part of product management. So we were discussing about what is that product references. So here are some scenario. So if I am in a web shop and I just trying to search any product, and if I go into the product detail page, and then uh, while I so at the while I'm just checked out those specific products, so there will be also some reference of that product. I'm getting some products. So how this reference product been configured within SAP Commerce? So there is a window to configure the to this listed or suggested product to promote, just to promote the sales. So here you can see uh, this is the example where we can see a target product as a reference product, and here you can see how we can give the references. So reference is nothing but it's kind of as a reference key, as a reference product IDs, those we are mapping along with our main product where that description product redirected to. So along with that product, we are just giving a reference of those product as a collection, so that whatever the references been designed for those specific product, it will get you know reflected into our web shop. And so if you go to the back office, and if you wanted to find that where is that product table exist within the SAP Commerce, so you know that URL. So once you will be able to restart your server, and you can go with the back office, and if you can search with the product in a back office search, or you can just navigate through the under catalog, you will find separate product node is there. So this node hold actually all the product whatever are exist within the SAP Commerce. So you will be able to see all those products. So let me just explain about this window. So here, this is we call in SAP Commerce, this is the explorer tree we are calling, and this is the search window, and this one is the editor window. Let me see if I'm able to log in some back office window. Okay, so once we will jump into laboratory session, then I will explain you more, but more or less you can understand like there is a three part in any cockpit. One is navigation part, that is we also calling as explorer part, and there and another one is a search page, or you can say search area, and another one is a editor area. So navigation through the in the navigation section, you can just go through with your specific nodes or specific functionality by navigating those, or by searching those. And in search area, you can just whatever the item do you like to search, you can just type it there. So there is also advanced capability to have that to search by different combinations. So that is we are calling it as advanced search. And we have that separate editor area within the within the back office, so that you can apply the some modification on top of your item. So that's sort of area about back office. So this is a window about, so we are actually browsing through the product references. So if you can see here what this slide tells us, that user logged in a back office, and under catalog they just clicked on product, and after clicking on product, so there are a couple of product being whatever the list of product is there, they just uh, go into by one by clicking on one specific product, and here that editor window open. So in the editor we can see all the product information which are there for a specific product. So we are just driving through the product references. So under category section you will find find the references. So whatever the reference you will pass here, the same reference will reflect here into your product description here. So this is about product references. Let me just move to the next slide. And also this is the same slide about with the different products. So you can see here how to pass that product references. You can just add here, this is about just to show two reference product. So same product will be visible in product description page. And okay, so this was about to what we see here in the window, which is already created. But let's say if you want to just re-import with the fresh data, then how you can create a references, or how you can import your bulk of record within single shot. So we know that there is a impex file. Impex is nothing but this is a way to import the data within SAP Commerce. So here is the example, what is the information you need to pass in order to import the product reference data. So first you need a source, that is a product code, and a target is a product that you wanted to give as a as a part of references. So in the same information you have to also define that catalog. So catalog will must be the product catalog, and version you also need to give. Oh, so in a product catalog we have two version. One is staging and another one is online. So whatever the changes we are applying as part of editor or updation, we always doing the change in a stage version. And once that changes are finalized, then we are publishing into the online. So the online means whatever the product is visible on our web store, the same product is get fetched from the online version. So make sure that whenever you are doing any kind of update or some modification, so you have to make sure that you always need to be apply on stage version. So once you browse any product, so there will be also a versioning information is there, so that you can make sure you are performing a edit on right version. Otherwise, let's say if you are directly performing into online version, and that the same modification will get reflected into your web shop, so that's not a good practice. So we have to perform a workflow. So first you need to apply your changes in stage version, and some that workflow mechanism work like somebody has to play a role of editor, and somebody has to play a role of review those changes, and somebody has to perform the role of approval of those changes. So that sort of business flow will work. So always we need to make sure that to apply the changes on each stage version, a product catalog. So this is the
Quick
way how
question.
you can. Yeah, Kamal, please.
So when we say making changes in the product side, are these the changes only relevant on e-commerce and they'll not be pushed to SAP backend, right?
No, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. And in last season, if you remember that I just explained with the scenario, like because we know that of the master of any source data is SAP. So SAP is a master to keeping the product information, to validate the information against SAP. So SAP giving us the actually list of field or values for those material which source system can modify. We can't modify the attribute or information which SAP won't allow. So SAP, because SAP is a owner of those products, so SAP actually giving a guidelines to the source system what information source system can modify in order to promote the sales or whatever. But SAP defines that rule to what kind of information source system can edit or make the changes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so this is the just way to how you can import your data as part of product references. So if you are importing a fresh data, then you have to follow the way how we can import through the impact. So you can just import your bulk of record in a single shot with the help of impexes. But if you have existing product and you wanted to make some changes on the fly, so no downtime required, then you can just go ahead into the SAP back office or SAP product cockpit capability tool, and there you can just click, you can find your product which you wanted to apply as a part of product references or define as a product reference. You can go here under category section, and you will find a field or option to update the product reference. So as soon as you will update this reference, so you have to make sure that everything, I mean workflow you have applied, like somebody has to do the review and somebody has to approve your product. So once that approval will approve that product, so those changes will sync with the online catalog, and online version will get published into our web shop, and same changes will get reflected here onto the product description page here.
Okay.
Yeah, and here some snap of product references in terms of table. So how in hybrid table, this is the actually low level information how hybrid product reference table kept that information as with regards of those list of product against one single base product. So we have like one is as a source system and another one is a collection of target. So this is nothing but it's just a collection of pk in terms of a list of items. So we are just, this table contains just a list of pk of those product which we wanted to pass it as a reference. And here we have a configurable product concept. So this capability also there in our in our SAP Commerce. So you can configure your product. So this is more about upselling and cross selling scenario. So this is also a capability within the SAP Hybrid. So there is a option there. We will see moving forward slides. So how you can configure your product. So there is a configuration, actually rules are defined within the commerce, so we have to work accordingly. So here some example is there. uh, so in terms of modeling, so what are the product, what are the category which you are trying to make as a configurable, and then which you include into that configurable product category, then only those category or those product will applicable to make that configurational parameters. So there are some sort of changes you can configure on the fly. So based on these configuration rule, you can make a changes. So let's say a example, like if you are trying to configure a product for a single category, then how you can do that. So there is a category node is there. So again, you have to go to your back office, and under catalog section we have a category. So once you click here, you will be able to see all the category which are which are applicable for your catalog. So you can just go into any specific category. So once you will open that category, you will see that option how you can configure your category. So separate option is there within the back office. So once you open that category, you will see under general section, you will find that configurational setting. So under configurational setting, you can apply your changes, what kind of configuration you wanted to give. And there is also a same example in other way, right? So if you just search with any category and you went into the some details, and on in general section you will have that uh, to configure your category in terms of their font and their sizes, like that you can configure. And here category structure is there. So within the hybrids, actually this is also we have actually three concept when we are dealing or we are calling it catalog modeling. So in SAP Commerce, so when we are dealing with the product modeling, so three things we need to know. First is your category structure, how you can define your category, and another one is product modeling, how you can define your product structure. That means your product or your business is dealing with multi-dimensional. That means if your business is in multi-dimensional, then that means you have to model your product as a multivariant. So variant capability you have to enable, right? And another thing is about your catalog structure, how you are designing your catalog. So based on those concepts, your actual, we are calling it it's a product being modeled for your business. So there are sort of rule while you are, so it's up to the requirement, what is your requirement. But as part of OTB functionality, so you have to understand three things. First is category structure, and then your product structure, and another one is your catalog structure. So if you can see here, as we are just looking for how we can configure a product and how we can make a particular product as a configurable. So under category section, like you can see, let's say if there is a some product and I wanted to make it as a configurable, then in general section, so I can define that for this category this is the configuration, and whatever the category that's supposed to include for this specific product, you can go here under category structure and you can assign the category for this product. So either this product a part of that if you are dealing with the electronic gadgets, then this is part of some accessories categories or some main product. So that sort of structure you can change. Yeah, so here this is once that you can configure your product, and you can you, the same product will be visible in your product description page. So this is actually uh, uh, once you will browse with your site, so you will actually understand that what is this mean of. So this is last this one is, we need to remember, like this is one is nothing but it's a item number. So this is the material number, you can say. which will s- we are configuring actually as a URL. So the same URL actually getting synced when we are making a synchronous call to any target system or source system to fetching a material data. So here also you can see right, so based we see that how we have configured that category. So this is actually nothing but it's a configurational parameter what we have gave as part of category. So I'm just, let's say if I am like this category power heart, then there is a whatever the defined configurational parameter are there, so that based on this I will be able to add those product what I have specified from the backend. So this is sort of concept within the as part of our product management. So this is the one of the concept how you can make your product configurable. So this is the same product you can see here. So one of the product which we make as a configurable, so it's added into the into the cart. And if you again wanted to change the configurational, because I make this product as a configurational, so that means I can apply the changes based on those criteria as part of configurational. So I did the configure I make the configurational parameter for text and font size and font type. So I can, if I wanted to just click on change configuration, then I have a right to update this configurational, because I make this product as a configurable.
So Vishwa, when you are saying right that you defined these parameters or you made it as
Yeah.
configurable, right?
Mhm.
So this product, does it have a prerequisite that it should be defined as configurable on SAP side, and these characteristics should exist only then you can do this?
Not from the SAP side, but actually their sales team or business team has to decide what SAP just give us the option like what parameter. Because if you see in the SAP not sending this information, even what is that text size or what is that font size or font type. So these are the just handled from the front end system who is eligible to source this product. But SAP is just responsible with the material along with their characteristics and some core information. But if you can see about some styling or font type or their size, so this information is handled by just from the front end.
No, but the fact is, this information, I understand that it's handled in the front end, right? But ultimately,
Yeah,
it will be passed to the back end, right?
yeah.
So back end should know, right, what the front end has selected.
Yeah, right. So when I'm submitting that order for fulfillment, and then at that time this information will go in my order. So through that SAP will recognize that for what material and what their characteristics which customer has ordered.
No, but when you
Did you
say
get that,
will
Kamal?
recognize, right? It'll only recognize if you have defined those characteristics, right? And assigned it to the class and assigned that class to the material, right? If you have not done that, then SAP will not, right? Because for that, it has to be mapped to those characteristics on SAP before this can flow into SAP.
Yeah, yeah. So right. So th- right. So you can say when SAP give us this product data, all the data or all the information are available as part of this product. But hybrids or front end system have this capability to update or maintain this data. That means source system can manipulate this data. Did you get that, Kamal?
No, that part is, I mean, manipulation part is fine, but my part was, I mean, integrating it with the And I'm not even asking about source here. I'm asking about target because we defined the characteristics here, right?
Yeah.
So those characteristics either, I mean, as a source should exist in SAP. If they don't, that is okay. But then if we are, let's say in this case, you selected a red color, right? So essentially we need a red color camera, right?
Yes, yes.
So that needs to be passed to SAP. So what will that be mapped to in SAP? It will not be a text item, correct?
Yeah,
For the
yeah,
main
yeah,
item camera, right?
yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right actually. So this information, let's say if you are talking about to make this configurational with these parameters, right? So SAP, as I said earlier, so SAP actually give this rule like what target system, or what if you are calling it as a front end system, e-commerce, then that means e-commerce system have this only capability to modify these attribute as a the SAP e-commerce actually hybrids can modify these attributes. So this definition actually gave by SAP or whoever the to material master system.
Okay.
Yeah. but but as part of information like product information, so all the information are even available, right? So at the end the same information will synced with the plan. So if customer buying something and he's choosing some color based on color, so if customer order like let's say some camera and they just manipulated with the some green, red, blue, so based on this information, so once this customer will place that order, so same information will go into the SAP, and SAP send this information to particular logistic team and sync up with the plan to what
No. So that's, I mean, that was my question, right? That how will it send? Because it has to be mapped to that characteristic, right, on SAP
yeah,
in
yeah,
the variant configuration. So shall
yes.
I just define the characteristic there and let's say red color and black color, right? Red color
Mm-hmm,
stock is low, right?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And it's not a make to order, let's say, right? It's make to stock. And black color the stock is more, so red color the price is more, right? So that
mm-hmm.
pricing setting you do on any e-commerce, right? If red color is selected, it's $10 or $50 more,
Yeah,
right? But then for
yeah,
red color the stock could be less,
yeah,
right? Because it may have a different, because it's a different configuration and the entire product may be
right,
different,
right,
right?
right.
So when you pass this information to SAP, right, that's where that mapping needs to happen. So I mean, as a prerequisite,
Mm-hmm.
um, we should have a similar, or it's a question, right? Should we have a similar configuration in SAP and then pass it to you that these are the options available, right? And then you can play around which ones are allowed, which ones are not allowed, which one is the pricing, right?
Yeah,
But SAP tells you these are the options.
yeah, so in terms of their characteristics, in terms of their parameter, or in terms of the values what we are passing, so these the same information should be available into the SAP. Just what SAP commerce system have to just manipulate based on their sales, or you can say in terms of their shopping, that customer are giving, that allow that customer to update or manipulate this value. But when you told like let's say how SAP or hybrid system can ensure that about let's say have red color like just two stock, and for some other color have just one or none or more. So that sync up like when we are fetching those product from the SAP, so at that time we are also fetching those inventory information too. So based on those materials, so because that color is just just a category in terms of in terms of just to promote the sale or to display the product. But if you say color, even if I have a product with three different color, that means each color even have itself the product, right? So itself have
Correct,
that
correct.
individual product. So
Yes.
that sort of inventory information, it's already that getting synced with our front end system, that is SAP hybrid. So based on
Okay.
those mapping, this information will pass away when customer will place this order.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. So this is clear, right, Kamal, so far?
Yes.
Okay, so let me move to the next slide. I was just explaining that what are the config, what we make, the, what are the attribute, as a business people can make it as a configurable, so that on when I'm browsing this product or when I'm check out this product, so I make and update this configurational parameter in at the time of my checkout journey. So here I can also, like, this is the also a description page, not description page, but it's a card summary page where I can also update this configuration in this page also. This is the card page. So here I'm also getting that option. So in this page itself I can update the details configuration parameter. So so this is actually, this is not about to just this update the product information. So because each size or this product have that different size or different have the type, so based on this configurational changes, so even pricing information also will get synced with this. So when I'm doing the change, that means not about to just change this value, but along with also have to recalculate the price, and then the same price will get reloaded here. So when you deal with such scenario, you have to take care everything. Yeah, so here this is more explanation about that product modeling. Like every product in a market will have different characteristics and different attributes. So it's up to the product or up to the market what product business is selling. So to right, so there are some features within in the hybrid available as part of out of the box. But if some if your business capability is not fulfilled by OTP feature or OTP functionality, then always options are enabled, so that you can just redefine on top of your OTP functionality. So you can include that with the some minimal changes. So hybrid is allowing us always to open the changes for any further business customization. So with the minor changes, you can do apply as part of your customization. So here some to understand that how modeling is happen within the SAP Commerce. So this is just example. Like if you have some this is the one of the shoe product which have characteristics like size or color, and this is the another product, or you can say this is another market. But if you deal with some electronic market, then again we have when configurational are changed, information are changed. So but so in electronic we have like lenses and capacity, so that sort of characteristics will come in. But in sense of product modeling, so you can say this is the different market of product. But within the SAP Commerce, if you model this product in the hybrids, then you have to follow the same model in the SAP hybrids. So you have to just differentiate by category whatever product you wanted to. But in terms of modeling, this is the same when you start the mapping of this product. Yeah, so here is also some more low level information about product modeling. So there are some explanation about with different scenario. You can see these are the type system. So we see that as part of like product, so we have different type system like product type system and order category cron job, etc. So uh, this is okay. So let me explain about more. uh, so let's say you have that product, right? So you have that product in the SAP Commerce, and what are the actually type system get impacted or get effect when you deal with the product. So you can see product, this is the one of the type system which hold the product, and you can see this is the order, which is also a separate type system. But when this will get affected, this type, when you are doing a checkout, then order creation process will start. And then category also, like uh, category is just group of products, so we are categorizing those product based on category. So without category, your product won't exist. So this is how you have this category, also a separate one of the type system. And this is the cron job, right? So this concept we also have to learn. This is also another concept within SAP Commerce. So cron job is sort of scheduler. So based on scheduler, this cron job is run. So we can create a cron job very easily, right? So let's say an example like so cron job is also a separate type system, but in order to understand this, like cron job is nothing but it's a scheduler. So let's say you wanted to update your inventory at every day in the midnight. So you can just follow this cron job concept in SAP Commerce, and you can create a cron job which can, update your inventory information at every day in a midnight. So that sort of type system which get impacted when you deal with the product modeling.
Is that in the cockpit or is that in the HAC?
Yeah, in a back office. So these all work are part of back office, right? So this in HSE, it's just used for developer purpose, but for business purpose and all the backend operation been done by back office.
So if we have like a business user that's in the back office,
Yeah,
they can do this.
yes.
Can we make it so they can't do that, or is it? Do we have different levels of administration?
Yeah, so right. So if you are running a business, then we have actually different roles. So you are actually creating a different users with different roles. So what user have the right to do the changes and what user have not. So that sort of a role you have to design. So that capability is already there as a OTV feature within the SAP Commerce. So you have to just assign the role for that user which you would like to make the changes.
Okay, sorry, I'm looking at that stuff right now.
Yeah, so if you are in back office, if you type just search with the cron job, so you will find that how that cron job being exist in the SAP Commerce system.
There we go.
Yeah, and the similar concept is like we understand the type system, and this is the similar concept with the classification system. So classification is also system with similar to type system. So actually this is more often used with the modeling when you are start modeling for your product. So classification actually have that classification attribute. So based on those attribute, actually you are making those based on that actually classification attribute. We are calling it as also a classification feature. So this based on this, actually this playing a role like as a common, so if some category is used playing a role like as a common feature, that means we can very easily handle through the classification system. So you can see here, this is just diagrammatic some example like product, and each product have that category. So product and category, we have many to many relation, like, right? So one product may have multiple category, and one category may belong to multiple product, right? So that sort of mapping is there, many to many relation already. This definition is defined as part of OTB feature, and this category and product classify with the classification attribute. We are calling it also a category feature. So based on this classification system, we can, just inject this product or category. So this is all about product modeling. Let me show you. Okay, let me just finish this up, then I will show you how we are doing that, that sort of modeling. And where I earlier session I explained you, there is a, when we are dealing with any kind of modeling, we have that separate item.xml file, which is low level information. So when you are making any change, so you have to follow those item.xml file and modeling rules. So based on that, you can define your model, or you can modify existing model. So so in terms of type system, right, so we have some static attributes which we can't modify or change. And right, so that means there is no runtime changes. And there are some uh, you know just a definition about, as in terms of type system. So there, in terms of type system, we have also a separate, right, so type system is one of the way which we can model our product. And another is like, it's similar to the classification system, which there is a workflow about how classification system works. So classification system also, this is a catalog aware feature. So this also will hold a catalog version. So that means it's follow the way of synchronization. So catalog version have that stage or align version, and it will get classified with some category, right? So we have that category feature at the end. This once you model your product with classification system, then at the end it will get qualify with your particular product or category. So this is the also a system when you are dealing with the modeling. Okay, so this is more about workflow, right? So we can understand here how that workflow work. So okay, so this is the okay. So let me just explain about how workflow is also, one of the module and one of the capability within the SAP Commerce Suite. And we have that separate workflow extension, which we are defining the workflow. So let's say I'm just trying to explain with some real scenario example. So let's say you just hybrid e-commerce just receive the product information, right? So product information from any backend system, either SAP, ERP or something. So right, so the same information what SAP send to the hybrids, we can't directly publish those information into our online shop or web shop. So before publish into the web shop, or before going to visible those product into the web shop, we have to perform some steps. So that our hybrid system makes sure that whatever the information received from the backend are the correct. In order to make those corrections, so we have that workflow to perform those steps. So once we are getting those information from the any system, that will came under task. So I will show you. So there is an option in product cockpit. So whatever the material we are receiving from the third system, it will just get hold under task. And from this task, those workflow engine will get executed. So what kind of task that somebody can start or execute, like, so first task is to review those product. And some task with to is to just check your product. So these are the different roles, and some user have that role to approve those products. So that business flow will perform with the help of that workflow engine or workflow template. So even if you wanted to assign a separate role or new role, then this workflow is there as part of OTP feature. You can go to your product cockpit and you can create a new workflow which can just for example to change the status. To update the status, you can define a new role. This is the workflow how playing a big role, like when you are dealing with the scenario. And when that separate user, right, some user is playing a role of reviewer, and some user is playing a role of just approval manager or something. So based on that, what you wanted to include as part of your scenario, so you can add it here that to fulfill your requirement. So here also some more, if you can see the right side of diagram, so you can see there is just some user which has a role of workflow designer. So what this user can do, this user will use this workflow template, and based on this template he is responsible to create a workflow, create a new workflow. That means this step, this user have a right to create a new workflow for some user, for any user he can. And this is the user roles. So these are the some list of roles this user can assign. So based on those roles, it will provide a access right what a user can do. And also we have that workflow manager is also who can this is also a individual who can approve those activity what some lower roles or down stream roles are doing. So this person have that responsibility to approve that or reject that. Okay, so if you can see this screen, within the back office this capability is also there. So you don't need to any write a code, or you don't need to write any logic. You can just need to understand the business flow. So if this is the actually through the back office, you can go through your workflow engine. You can configure your new workflow, or you can modify something with the existing workflow. So what I was explaining about this diagram, you can go here and you can define your new work step in order to perform those workflow, and you can assign roles for the user which you wanted. So this is the template which through you can just update or you can create a new workflow. So this workflow is actually mainly used with the approval process. So when we are approving something with the different business flow or different steps, then we are following these workflow steps in SAP Commerce. Okay, so this is also more real scenario example. Like this is once you will if you are creating a new workflow engine, then you can here you can this is the actually a different state, right? So you wanted to give a role of marketer, or you wanted to give a what we can call a purchase or anything, I mean approval or review. So here you can update those what is the existing state, and what is the next step, and what is the previous step. So with the help of this link you can create. So if you can follow this wizard creation of the workflow, you will find those steps in order to create a new workflow. So 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 in terms of like uh, knowledge, you can so Hybris have that workflow engine and capability to create a new workflow, or you can modify a existing workflow. So based on this, you can you can follow the how that product approval process when we are publishing any product for our web store. So here you can see what I was just explaining. To create a new workflow, you have to pass with the different stages. So what are the essential information, and what are the optional information, and what are the some core information. So once you will start by creating a new workflow, you have to pass through those steps, and you have to fill those information which in order to create a new workflow, right? So workflow manager is there. So this is the main template, workflow manager, which need to be extended. So at low level, this is like when you are doing any customization in the code base, then you have to follow. But if you are not doing any code change, then you have to follow the existing template engine. So this is more information, right? So to create a workflow, so if you are passing with the different this is the indicator actually, how you can create and how you can fill those information. So this is the slide actually telling us about the process to create a workflow with the different steps. So you can see here the what are the information as part of essential. So you have to define a workflow template, what template you wanted to choose as a product approval template, or product approve, or product review template, or product status change template. So that sort of template already there, you have to just utilize it. See, if some step, if you want to define your own template, then you can go ahead with the customization. You can customize your system, and here you can just, as part of essential information, you can update your template, and you can assign assign to a name. So that's that sort of information as part of essential one. And once you finish this essential information, and if you click on next, then you will get highlighted with the next step, that is item, which is also holds some core information, right? So you can see here, this is the item actually. This is the example actually, what for what item you wanted to create a workflow with. So this is catalog, right? So you have to map with the catalog with some versioning. So as I said, you have to always make the changes for stage catalog version, and then once these changes will get applied, and once every step will get finalized, then this catalog will get synced with the online. So the online, once the changes will publish into the online, so same changes will get applied into your web store. And again, once you have completed all those steps and created your new workflow, and then what you can do, you to start those workflow, you have to just click on start, so that once you click you start your workflow, your that means your whatever the new workflow you have been defined, it will come into your action. So for whatever the purpose of you have defined the workflow, in the same purpose which will be included with the existing one. Yeah, so this is the actually some once you have created your workflow, then the right side of the panel you will be able to see what are the workflow are running and what are the not. So you have just started your workflow, and if you can go here in your back office and under collaborative section, you will be able to see your running workflow engine. Yeah, so right, so whatever the workflow which you have created, so if you click on the workflow node in a back office, so all the list of product, as you can see here, we have a different workflow is there, like product approval and approval through the product marketing team and approval through the purchase team. So there are different approval template is there. So if you wanted to define your new template, you can follow those steps to create just new workflow. Yeah, so here this is the task. So this is more about this is the back office view. But if you go to in your product cockpit, you will find a more geographic view. So there is a separate UI for where you can see your task. So if you see this screen right side, we have that workflow, and here is the task. So if I see that in the previous screen, this screen is about workflow and task, like uh, what what task or what action that particular workflow or template are playing. So right, so let's say if I have created a workflow for approval through the product manager team, that means this is the task for me. So this task I have to run in order to perform the approval for the product. Okay, so this is right. So if you see, this is the product cockpit view. So the same view what we see in the back office, we have a different view in the cockpit, but the information or but the action will be the same. So this is the way actually how you can create your workflow by the product cockpit view. Yeah, so this was about our product management part, and we will learn more in our lab activity, and we have also more, and we need to go what is that ASM, right? So actually ASM is also a separate module. So next session we will see what is that ASM. So ASM is also one of the capability, right? So uh, we know that one actually this is also ASM is assisted service module. This is also a capability for the support team, right? So ASM we are enabling in such a business scenario, like once we have like point of sale or store, so that kind of feature we are enabling in that scenario. So that means here the end user is some employee or some partner are there as part of ASM. So upcoming session we will see, but now we can move with our laboratory part where we are, so that we can parallelly we can also do some catch with our what we learned so far as part of functional. So Karen, Daniel, is your system up?
No, when I tried to run the batch file, some reason the batch file got deleted, and I tried to import the batch file and it didn't work. It gave me a permission error. So I'm gonna put it into a Linux container. So that's what I'm working on
What is
now.
that batch file you are trying to run?
Installer.bat
Okay,
got
okay,
deleted.
okay.
Have you ever seen that before?
Mhm.
Yes. Because I was like running it and then it crashed and deleted the batch file. And I was like,
And
so
and what was happened when you did like int clean all, you did that step from the platform, right? So what was happened
that
after that?
seemed to work.
Mm.
Um,
So is
and
that build successful after?
yeah, that said bits build successful, but then when I tried to run the command for on the installer.batch file, it deleted the batch file.
Oh
It
man, just
crashed and deleted the batch file.
because you run that int clean all, that means you build your system from the platform. Then there you don't need to run any installer. So from there itself, you can just type the command like hybrid server.bat. So it will get restarted.
Oh, well, that file was deleted after I ran clean all.
Can you share a screen quickly?
No, I already deleted the folder. I've been trying to reinstall.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. It's basically, I don't know. It's not working. So I'm gonna try doing it on a Linux system. Maybe it'll run better.
Yeah, no worry. At least you are doing some learning something by manipulating with the different changes.
Yeah, I'm a little upset with it. So yeah.
Okay. Oh, and what about your system, Karen?
Yeah, everything's running.
Okay. Are you able to open the back office?
I'm in the back office.
Oh, can you go to the product? Are you able to see a product in your back office?
Yeah, I already went through those.
Okay. Are you able to share your screen?
I can. Give me a moment. Let me get the Zoom link.
Yeah. So at least I can drive with where you can find that product cockpit and all, and what we learned so far, we can just do a touch there.
All right, give me just a second. I'm just getting there. That computer is connecting to the Zoom meeting. Just a moment.
Mhm.
There we go.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so here's the products page.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I think you will be able to open the site too. So can you open HAC in the separate tab?
Yeah, I have it open already.
Yeah, just open, just show me that. Where is that? Okay, just go to extension through the platform.
Uh,
Yeah. Can you type a storefront in your search box? Just type storefront. Yeah. Okay. Click here. No, click this link. Yeah. With the control, along with control, so that it will get open into the separate tab. Oh no.
sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
It's got an X
By
next.
tabbing. Yeah, that's fine. Just I wanted to see the error. What's the error? Okay. So can you check your console? What is the error coming?
Go in there.
So that we can debug it too. Okay. Scroll up. Cannot find a CMS site with the current URL. 902. Okay, all right.
I need to update.
No, that's fine. Go to back office again. Where is the back office? Yeah, come to back office. We will see that issue later. Okay, so right, so can you open any product?
Yes.
Yeah, click it. So on the right side you can see the option of catalog information. Catalog version is here. There you can, if you can see. So yeah, so as I said, like this is the, actually let me explain about this capability actually. So in the left side you can see this is, we are calling it as a exploratory in a commerce terminology, where we can search any item type or any node by the search. And on the right side panel we have two tab. One is search area and another one is editor area. So in the search area, you can if you type anything, you can just it will search by item name or item number. But we have additional, additional as a part of advanced search, you can apply a more combination of search, so that you can just click on Karen plus icon. You can see just a small plus icon is there. No,
Okay.
on that only search bar. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So this one I was telling you, this is in commerce we are calling it as a advanced search. So you can see here as a couple of more option or combination available. So based on these combination, we can also do a search.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so this is about our search. And okay, so you have opened a product, like one product which is a power tool product catalog, and which is in stage version. So you can see this product is a part of a stage version catalog. So minimize above screen, can you click on, yeah, no, yeah, just click on again advanced search. No, just make it as it is. Yeah, click on full screen. Yeah, okay, and click on again those advanced search icon where you clicked before. Yeah, click again, it will yeah, so it will get minimized. Okay, so here you can see all the information, like this is the search area, and on bottom side we can see this is the editor area. So you can if you go through all the tab, we have separate tab which hold all the information about our product, and along with that changes what we can apply. So you can see here with the property with have some characteristics what we can modify, and then what are the attribute for those products, and category structure. So right, so here you can see this is the one non-editable category which we can see here as a classified as. So classified as is nothing but it's a classification system. So this is the one of the classification feature. With the help of this feature, this product get qualified. So this is the technical details. That means this is something which is common, so that how this product is modeled, like to apply the classification system for making this qualify this product by this category. And here is super category, is nothing but it's a category of this product. That means this product belong to this measuring and layout tools, and this is the one category. And another category is like startech.com. So this is also another category.
This is what
So
is
yeah,
visible to the
so
user.
this is the yeah, this is the multiple category. And what we see here, you can just see the right side of bottom attribute, we have product references. So you can see here product references, how we see in a product descriptions page. So here you can define a product which you wanted to make a reference product, or you wanted to populate as a reference product at the time of checkout this product. So the same whatever the references you will pass, the same product will get visible into your product description page while checkout.
Right.
Yeah, just close it. Yeah, so and next tab is prices. So click on prices. Yeah, so okay, so in a hybrid, so I think uh, actually later session we will have, this is the separate topic, but overall what I can just explain you, we have actually different prices in e-commerce system. So this is the product price, and another one there is a separate like taxation prices also is one of the price row, and another one is like discount price. So these are the separate prices, row of the prices. So how we are managing as a row in e-commerce system. So in Hybris, actually we have, you know, European one price factories there at low level. This is the low level information. So when you do deal with the modeling of the prices, so we have to follow the European one price factory. So actually going forward, we will learn more about what is that European one price factory is. But overall, is to like, for any product we have these kind of prices. So product have one price and their taxation price, and there's some discount price what we have applied as part of promotion. So these are the prices we are managing separately. So if you see here under prices section, so we can see here the price of just this is the price of just for this product. But when we add multiple prices like discount price, then separate role will get created. And in the similar way, like if you have some discount price, like if you buy something based on this threshold value, then another, you know, qualify for qualify your product for this price. So that sort of price is managed by Azure in e-commerce system. So based on this, whatever the additional attribute, like based on the quantity, you know, that order value, so that this price we recalculated. Yeah, so this tab will hold the price information about all the prices, either tax price or you know, base price, and you know, some discount price. And there is these all are the information of products. So I'm just explaining about tab to make the familiar how we can utilize or how we can see the product information. So here is the multimedia tab. This is also you know, very different capability in the hybrid. So we have that capability, like, so in multimedia system we are storing that you know, the information, media information of the product. So as part of media we have different images. So if you can see here in the media, we have a thumbnail media, and we have logo media, and then we have detail media, and we have gallery images. So this is also how hybrid is holding up a media information. You can see here, if you wanted to update the logo, or logo will always be, you know, just a single attribute. So you can define your logo. So if you have more logos, then it's enable you to add more. But
If I were to add an image here,
yeah,
would it also create a thumbnail for that image?
yeah.
Okay.
So this is about detail, right? So once you will be in your detail page, so this image will, along with product information, this image will get, you know, reflected there. But to add the thumbnail, we can see just down attribute is there to add the thumbnail. But there is a gallery image, right? So you actually, this gallery images is more useful, because gallery images holds actually, you know, with the couple of images. So you can see for product, for any product you have different images, right? So 5, 4 or 6 images are there with the different angles, and you know, so how that images came from, so that images come from the through the gallery.
Okay.
Yeah. So and even you know, this is multimedia is also a separate capability in the e-commerce system to manage your media, right? So if you wanted to of you know, manage your resolution of your media, you can even manage. And within the you know, image magic integration is already there to increase or to reduce your resolution of your media. So that capability is there in the so that we can update this sort of information very easily without any downtime or without any code change. And there is a variant tab also to hold the variant information of your base product. So Karen, if you click on variant product, you will find the option what are the variant for your product. So right, so this product is B2B product, and there is a no any variant for this product. But if have that variant, then we can have we can specify with the variant type, and whatever the list of variant which will map with this product will we will can see here under product variant option or attribute. And if you right, so there is also extended attribute. So in extended attribute section, so let's say what we see so far, right, so these are the existing attribute. That means these are already defined by SAP Hybris. But let's say if you wanted to add more, or if you wanted to add some your custom attribute, then you may can include under extended attribute, and the same changes will get available here, so that you can start editing by extended attribute. So you can see some couple of existing as part of extended attribute are there, right? So their article number is a material number, and their identifier is a name, and catalog version, right? So for which catalog this product is exists, and approval status, right? So you oh, I was just explaining about those workflow, right? So if you can just click on approval value, Karen, so you will find different values. So checked, approval, and unapproved. So these are the state of your product. So approved means this product is eligible to, to publish into your web shop. So that means this product will be visible in your web shop. And this, if this product is unapproved, that means somebody has to approve. And if product state approval state is checked, then some user has to update their status based on some review. And in the similar way, we have some more information, right? So year number and manufacturer, AID and manufacturer, who is the manufacturer is. So that sort of information is as part of extended attribute. And if you have more, if you wanted to add, then you can include here under your extended attribute. And we have also a separate tab here, which through you can manage a rating and review process. So we have the separate tab also there under product. So Karen, can you highlight review tab? Yeah, so a review is a hold that your rating information. So while you buying, or if you wanted to rate your product or write review, you can update from the backend user. You can update even that capability is enabled to write your some review for your product to promote your sales. Yeah, so here through the stock you can update your inventory information. So right, so i- if you click on here, so how you can update your stock label. So there is a label for this material. So your material is 693. So through this button you can update your stock. So you can see here these are the stock through which you can update. So this is the separate, actually we can understand more how that stock level is. So you can see here some as part of basic. So this will actually stock is will point to your warehouse. So this item belong to which warehouse. So the same warehouse need to be synced with SAP, right? So the same information while doing the checkout of this product, we are passing this. So that SAP can make sure that this product is belong to which warehouse. Yeah, so this information you can update. And this is admin tab, is a super tab. So all the information what we just gone through that, so all the information is updatable, or you can modify by going directly to admin tab. So in admin tab, all the information what we see is available. So you can see what is the PK of this product, even this is the sort of meta information for this product, and what is the type system which this product or item belongs to. So you can see here a product is a one of the type in out of the box. So yeah, so this that time creates and what time somebody has modified, and that sort of information is available in our admin tab section. Okay, so these all about a product and how you can check your product via back office and how you can modify your product information by back office. So yeah, this is the window, or this is the way how you can modify your product information. And this is the view of a back office view. But if you wanted to see the same product, then we have that actually separate capability within the SAP Commerce. We are calling it as a product cockpit. So this is the separate cockpit. So Karen, if you can just click on those drop down administrator cockpit drop down, there is a top left corner. Yeah. So uh, can you open this along with control by pressing control in a separate tab? Yeah, so you can see here one is for admin cockpit, which is a default back office, and another one is a product cockpit, which is more specific. Yeah, you can just open in a back office mode or product cockpit mode. Yeah, you can click there, it's easily switched, no problem. Okay, so this is same product we can just understand here. Oh, so this is the product cockpit view. So this cockpit is view is only applicable to handle your product life cycle. So this is the view wizard. So you can see here this is showing us another pie chart about coverage of what is that core attribute and what are the core coverage. So yeah, so and another you can see a product approval. So these windows actually this approval product approval diagram suggesting us like this is the giving us some report view of what how many products are in approved state and how many products are still need to be checked and get it approved. So this is the overall information, and you can see a total count like 2718 is a total. And if you want to add a new product, you can just add by clicking on add button, and you can define their status, check or approve directly. And under collaborative session, what we see as part of our workflow template. So you can see here on bottom um, bottom section we have a running workflow and my task. So there is no workflow which are running or which are active. So if any, then it will come under running workflow, how we see in our snapshot of those slide. And whatever the task we need to perform, either to check status task or review status task, so we can see here under my task tab. So this is the cockpit view. And okay, can you can you just go left side, you can see a separate icon are there, right? Yeah, click any of those. Yeah. Okay, so these are the these are the features. So this is the more descriptive view how we are handling our product. So you can see all the products are there, and even in this cockpit, through this cockpit even if you can create a new product, or you can import the product via spreadsheet, or if you wanted to take the export, you can take. So icons and feature are available to do the export. And here is the catalog. So all the catalog and what are the core attributes and marketing attribute and categories, so all the information are available here. So you can see here, can you click open any one of the product, Karen? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the same information, right? What we see in the back office view, we can see here in a more, uh, battery screen or new cockpit. You can see all the properties, attribute, category, system, prices. You can see here. And their approval status. So all the information you will see. Can you click on category tab, Karen?
I'm sorry, click on what?
Category. Go to category system. Yeah,
Okay,
so
you can manage what category this product is in from the product.
yeah, right. Even if you wanted to assign a new category, then you can just browse it, your corresponding category. So you can configure it. So that means if you add any new category, that means this product will also belong to that category.
This is not all the categories, right?
Yeah, this is not all the category. This is, I mean, what is the default been created, right? So if you wanted to create more, then it's open to create more category. But this is just sample view. These are the sample categories which just indicating us when we are designed for our business, then we can re-import all those categories. Okay, so go back.
Where you want me to go back to?
You click on back. There is a back icon. I mean, yeah, click there, so you will be again. Yeah, so this is the grid view, and even if you can see the list view also. Yeah, so you can. There is a separate view. Can change. And can you click on another? Yeah, so these are the. Can you click on catalog? You can see. Yeah, so these are the whatever the catalog available. So we have default catalog, and then a classification of how that have been designed, and then our this application is specific catalog. So because we have installed B2B accelerator, that means this is power tool product catalog is there, right? So yeah, so you can see here all the catalog along with the version, right? So we have that. Oh, so you know what that means. If you see that any version for any item type, if version exists, that means we are calling it that item type is a catalog aware. So if you can just uh, explore this stage catalog or online, Karen, so you will find that list of actually item, list of types which are applicable for catalog aware. So you can see here brand, color, type. So all these part of our catalog.
I have a quick question. The
Yeah,
red,
then
the two half circles means it's not in sync, right? On
Yeah, so I changed
yeah,
something. I changed something. I added it to a category. I saved it.
yes, yeah, so that is the concept, right? So you modified something, so that means user flow need to be start. That means somebody has, this is in check state now, so somebody has have to approve this product to get it visible into your web store.
Okay, and is that what the triangle means? It means it's waiting for approval.
Yeah, it's waiting for approval.
Okay,
Check
what's the?
status.
Oh, okay, and then what's the final thing mean?
Yeah,
This says product.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, if you want to synchronize this product, then you can synchronize it by going into this product, and there will be option to you will see that how you can synchronize. Can you click on, yeah, push to the target?
It won't let me. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. But don't I have to change the status? To approve?
yeah. Save, you need to save this to reflect.
Now it'll go online, correct?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so you now if you uh, just refresh your home page, you will not find the checked option.
Might just take a second.
Yeah.
Before we end the day, I was wondering about this. This being the core is not not a, I don't know, it's not
Yeah,
there.
yeah, right. So that's why we are not able to see the site. So actually there are some couple of settings which we need to do. So we will, so also, we will able to see the site. Actually, can you open this? Okay, can you open the separate URL? I wanted to, I'm unable to actually paste that URL. So can you open Smart Edit, copy this whole thing and click on separate
Okay.
tab. Yeah, copy the whole thing, whole URL. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
open into separate tab. Okay, remove this B2B accelerator. Yeah, type Smart Edit. Yeah, yeah. Let's see if we can see that some glimpses of the site. So smart it is when we were discussing about our basic commerce. So smart edit is also one of the tool which we can maintain our site. That means all the website we can maintain through the smart edit. Yeah, so you can see here, so this is the site actually which we have installed as part of B2B application. So click on this, any,
Click on homepage.
yeah.
Didn't like that. No storefront.
Yeah, because that library is actually not downloaded. Go back. No, no. Yeah.
Just hit the back button. That's all. Let's try this. And then how do we download that library?
Actually, have you done the system? I think you did the system update, right? Click on, can you click on image? Just click on image. I think this should come due to that. I think there is a library. We need to, that library actually not supporting this. We need smart edit, but first thing is just to, you can just click on pages. You will find the list of pages what or need to be zero page. Yeah, so these are the actually total. We can see a 88 page. That means for this application we have total this number of pages included or playing a role to run that application. So so what this means is as we know that smart edit is a tool where you can add your new page, create your new page, or you can define a new page, or you can modify existing page, right? So that means business don't need any downtime to redeploy. On the fly you can just do your changes and you can just publish it, and same changes will get reflect into your web shop. So we have that create a page button is there. Through that we can define our new pages based on some content. So these are the capability to handle CMS related activities. Go back, Karen.
Go back to where?
home page, yeah, site. Okay. Okay, so this is one for stage version and another for online version. So actually first we need to enable the application. B2B. Can you go to the back office again? Uh, so this is the cockpit view, product cockpit view. You have to switch to admin view. Click on admin view. Yeah, in search box type site. Just type site. Yeah. Okay, click on website. Okay, click there. So I can see site is there. So we need to check why this site is not opening. Okay. Yeah, check that. What is that URL?
URL.
Yeah, click on property. What is site? I power tool basis store. No. Yeah, just scroll down. I wanted to see the information. Scroll down. So all the information you can see here. Grow and job. Scroll down. Scroll down. Yeah. Okay.
Here,
This
this
is,
might be the problem right here.
yeah, maybe.
Let me add one.
No. You don't need to add. Can you just select one? First one. Can you select first one? Yeah. Click on edit. Yeah. Okay. Copy the whole URL. Copy. Select all and copy and cancel it. Just copy it and cancel it. Yeah. Don't save. Just click on refresh and copy that URL in some editor. We need to actually modify and then we can try to hit that if that can open. Okay. So
Okay.
just paste that what you have copied into some editor. Can you paste that? Just yeah.
This is the wrong one.
I was be like, really, Vim? Your favorite editor?
There is. I mean, it's like the one I have here because I don't use this computer for editing. What are we doing here? Okay, now
Okay, great. Okay, so now go to HAC again. Where is that HAC? Go to extend. Yeah, click on this B2B storefront again.
this right here.
This link web URL is there. No, in extension itself there is URL, right? Where we got, yeah. Okay.
1 second.
No,
Just give me
what
a
is?
second. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what changed, but now it's working.
It was Vim. It was like, Vim detected. He's an expert. I should let him in.
I might know what he's doing. Okay. So before, I think we can look here and we see it just tried to go through localhost, and
Yeah.
now it's using the URL that's.
Can you copy this URL powertools.local? Just so far. No. Just host name powertools.local.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Not just host name. We don't need any protocol, like just name. Yeah. So we need to map this host name with our host file. How we do that mapping? Yeah.
Oh, here.
No, under Windows. Yeah. Go to Windows. Yeah.
System 32.
Yeah. System 32. System etc. To go to scroll up. You don't need to come. Just scroll up on top folder. You will find the option like etc. No, not here. Scroll up. Scroll top. Yeah. Where is that drivers is there, right? Drivers. Yeah. No. Under drivers etc. Where is that driver? Yeah. Under etc you will have host file. Yeah. Open this in some editor and try to map that host name what we have opened.
It is mapped. I think that's why
Yeah.
it worked.
Okay, this is fine. I think it's enabled. Okay, so site is also I think coming. Can you close it and go to your browser? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you have that your site. So we will see that how you need to log in because this is a B2B site. So do you know the username?
I was gonna register.
Yeah. Okay, all right. I think we have enough for today, so we will continue from tomorrow. So what we learned so far, just you guys can just go through that.
Okay. Just real quick,
Tomorrow,
I have a question real quick. What ports should I expose for my server?
I think we can try with the existing one, like 9002.
Yeah, I just need to know those. So 9001, 9002, 9003, and 4 for JMX.
Mm-hmm.
And then AGP is 8009.
Mm-hmm.
Media conversion 2198.
Okay.
And standard solar port 8983. Are there any
Yeah,
other ports?
that is the default one. Yeah.
Is that all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give this a shot then and see if I can get, basically I'm going to use the OpenJDK 11
Mm-hmm.
and set up as a Linux server.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we will see. We are already running over, so tomorrow we will see here.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you, Karen. Thanks, y'all. Take care. You can enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to visit our Vimeo page and follow for more upcoming videos.